Hey, this will be a video chart on APRM. Before I get started, I would like to note to please check my RP disclaimer. With that being said, very interesting chart setup here. It's been pretty much consolidating here the past few weeks, but recently the past couple of days have shown an increase in volume, which is always a good thing. And with this volume, it's teetering right up here at this breakout level, which is at 4 cents, and I'll show you where that comes from. But with the break of the 4 cents, the resistance levels start to thin out quite a bit, and it could potentially make a good sized move. So it's worth at least watching and seeing what happens. But let's first just kind of go over the month of October. October had this big month here, and this looks like it was basically the capitulation day. And from there on, it started to put in higher lows. The chart had this batch of lows over here, and then had this one. Price came up, pulled back, put in this low. This low is obviously higher than these ones, so that is what allows us to begin to draw an uptrend line, which is what we always want to try to do, assuming you're long. So the bulls do have an uptrend that's been started right here in about mid-September. And then with this now, we also have this resistance line that's coming over top of us. That's kind of forming this ascending triangle pattern. This level, like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, is at 4 cents. So this is what is giving us this ascending triangle pattern here. Now the other thing on why this 4 cents is important in terms of being a resistance is looking here at this purplish line. This is the 50-day simple moving average, and that is also valued at 4 cents. So it's kind of like a double whammy in terms of we have all these previous highs here at 4 cents, and then we have this moving average. But sure, it may be a little rough to get through, but the good news is if these resistance levels can be broken, the price can grow some legs and get moving relatively nicely, especially on a chart like this where resistance levels really begin to thin out more. So looking at the future resistance levels with a break of 4, really the next one is not up until this level here. And where am I getting this level from? First, let me change it to red for resistance, and then I'll explain where this resistance is coming from. But if we look back through the history of the chart, you can see it does have some history as being a support level. When the support failed here, this is where it became resistance, and you can see the price then did experience this downfall before finally leveling off, and now we're getting this uptrend again. But this level is valued at 0.055, so with a break of 4, the next resistance wouldn't be up till 0.055. And you may be thinking, well, that's only a penny and a half, but let's keep in mind this is a stock that's below 10 cents, so that adds up very quickly in terms of percentages. And then after that, the next resistance is not until this orange line here, which is the 200-day simple moving average. Right now that's valued at 0.07, so 7 cents would be the next area of resistance if the price can then get through this level here. Obviously, one step at a time. We first have to see if the bulls are going to be able to break out through this bullish pattern here. But with a break of 4, these will be the next two areas of resistance. And looking at this volume, it seems it's been trying hard, and you can tell it's got a tight range here, so it looks to be getting close. So the rest of this week will be very entertaining. If there are any other questions on the chart, please let me know. If not, let's keep an eye on it and see what happens. Thanks for listening.